Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today I am going to get into another stock market video. In this one, we're going to get into dividends. Now, as far as dividends goes, this is a highly useful tool, especially when you go on vacation or some other times. So, what is dividends? And I'm trying to keep this as pretty short as possible. So, dividends are simply when a company makes a excessive amount of money in order to encourage people to hold their stocks. It's not really made for the day-to-day traders. It's made for the long-term traders. In order to encourage people to hold their stocks with their company, so the company's stable, the company keeps growing, so on. And this same thing with employees is the company, when it say for example it got $100,000 more than whatever, it will have to make a choice of putting that money right back into the company itself, which means bonuses or buying new stuff or whatever it may be. And sometimes they'll say, we're going to take a portion of that money and put it into the company itself, so it repairs things and do a little bit of bonuses and whatnot within the company. But if you get a good company, for you don't care about the employees getting bonuses. You care about your money. That's just a simple fact. Well, the fact is this is where dividends come into play. They can either put the money back into the company, or they can put the money to the stockholders. And what would end up happening is, say that $100,000, it will be split up to all the people who own stocks. So it'll say, just keep the math simple. There's a $100 that's going to go out to all the stockholders, and there's 100 stocks. So each person, each stock, each stock that you own will get $1. So if you own 2 stocks, you get $2. If someone owns 3 stocks, they get $3. If someone owns 1 stock, they only get $1. It's to encourage you to hold as many stocks as possible. And some companies, they put out dividends on a regular basis. I've seen dividends in the 55 cents per stock, which is pretty good. Now, as far as that goes, some people can get to the point where they live off of the dividends, because if you do the calculations in your head or on paper, what you'll find is that if a person spends several $100,000 within a company that does dividends on a regular basis, what would end up happening is they can actually make a lot of money simply off the dividends itself. Now, one thing I want to tell you though is at this time, the dividends, there is in the United States different taxes that goes with it. I'm not going to get too much. In fact, I'm not going to get any more into that. I just want to point that out. So if you want to go that route, check the tax laws to see if you can get messed over or not. Probably not, but just want to mention that because a lot of people go for the dividends, because and there's a lot of encouragement between the government and companies for people to hold on to stocks for a long period of time, which means companies can have more money. They can actually generate more jobs that way, and more things. And that's a really good thing about dividends is you might be saying, well, the company could be putting money back into itself, so generate Christmas bonuses for the employees or whatever it may be. But in reality, by you holding that stuff, even though you're being rewarded, you are helping those people have a job in the first place, which is cool. So note that. There is that. And you can get dividends. I've seen I don't know what the lowest it can be, if there is a lowest it can be, but I've seen it within less than 1 cent per person. So again, remember it goes by how much money you got based off on how many stocks there is. So if there's like 5 billion stocks, the dollar or whatever amount has to be separated between 5 billion stocks. So I've seen it go pretty low, but I've seen it get up to about 55 cents. And when I come across that, when I get into some live stuff, not streaming, but showing you stuff when I'm researching, I might come across that people want to know, and I'll show you some companies that does that. But it's worthwhile to just take a look and understand. But anyways, as far as that goes, just want to put that out there to help whomever. And by the way, this is a pretty good way for retirement. Because one thing you got to keep in mind is, okay, the company gives dividends, but now the company doesn't look too good. You can sell off whatever you have, and you're probably going to still come out at a massive whatever. You're going to be coming out worthwhile, because the dividends itself will counteract any losses towards the sell, if there is any losses. So keep in mind, you can still sell the stocks itself. Obviously, when you sell it, you're not going to get the dividends if there's a dividend and you sold it. So keep that in mind, but you can still sell it. It's like having a car. You buy a car and invest money into a car that can take you to work, so you can make more money. But let's say that you just stop working tomorrow, or you don't need it for whatever reason, you can sell it as long as it's running and whatever, hence dividends, or hence that everything's good. Well, the fact is, you can sell it for pretty good amounts. If things are not running so well, hence things start doing a loss, you simply will have a harder time selling it, but you can still sell it for a little bit less amount than you would otherwise. So it's kind of like that. It's just like another investment. So it's just one thing that you gotta keep in mind. But anyways, as far as that goes, it's been Craig Bennett, whatnot. Leave a like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you want future videos to be on, and I'll take a look, and I'll see you in future videos. Hope you have a great day.